Here I am in Carrizozo, New Mexico. It's beer 30, and guess what? I'm having a beer, and it's a beautiful day. Temperature outside right now is probably in the, I'm going to say upper 70s, probably. A light breeze. But what I want to talk about or just mention is I do have a plan, even though it looks like most of the time I don't. Uh, oh, yeah, this is September the 10th, 2024, at about 6 p.m. approximately. But I do have a plan. I call it my Texas plan, since I bought me a place in Fort Clark Springs, Texas, and it's. I've been, of course, I lived there before, and I know all about it. But I'm going to use my Class C motorhome, this thing right here, in Texas at my home base to travel to state parks, some, and to some other places that I enjoyed being not on a really regular basis, but just every now and then, maybe once every month or two, just take a trip for a week. But I won't take the car with me. I won't do the tow vehicle thing because I'll just be gone for a week at a time, approximately. And so that should work pretty good, keep me entertained. And the reason I'm not going to take a car is towing a vehicle is it's not that difficult, but it's there. You know, you just got six more or four more wheels on the ground, and I'd rather not. I tried living in a Class C motorhome without a tow vehicle when I got my first Class C a few years ago, as some of you may recall, and it didn't work out. Why? Because it's not all that easy to, you know, I mean, if you have to go to the grocery store or you need to run an errand, it's that vehicle right there is not designed for that. Because if you're hooked up to water, sewer, and electric, you know, you got to unhook from water, sewer, and electric every time you go somewhere. But if you're just going to go, I mean, you know, if you were using it as a daily driver, you know, you got all these little errands that sometimes you need to run, like check the mail and stuff. In Fort Clark Springs, they don't do home delivery of mail. You got to go to the post office. So, or you wanted to get something to eat or whatever. But be that as it may, when I go on a trip for a week or so at a time in the RV, of course, I'll stock up before I go and have, you know, the beer, wine, you know, breakfast stuff and some food stored in the fridge, freezer, and stuff, so that, you know, I'm not pressed to have to go somewhere every day to get groceries and stuff. But I could, and while I'm at wherever these places are that I'm going to go, then I'll use the Class C. You know, if I need to run an errand to a grocery store or, you know, whatever, or if I want to go get a pizza or whatever, I can do that. You can do that. It's not that big, as you can see. It's 22 feet long. You know, not much longer than a car or a regular van, but it's bulky, you know, and it fills up a parking spot for sure. So that's where I am right now. I mean, I love this Carrizozo place. It's perfectly nice right now. And summers here in June, July, August, first part of September are warm. You know, compared to Texas, they're not that hot. You know, here in June, July, and August, you're looking at temperatures in the low 90s, upper 80s, low 90s, and in the mornings it'll be mid 60s in that range, low to mid 60s. Yeah, the mornings are usually really cool in the summers, so that's nice because that gives me an opportunity to take my walks and stuff. And in Texas, of course, you know, I'll get back this time about the third, fourth week of September, and it'll still be a little warm there. It'll still be in Texas around the where I'm going, low 90s, upper 80s in the day, and mornings will be anywhere from 68 to 75, depending on whether they get a cool front. You see that right there, that bird? Oh, it went away just as I took a look at it. It was a hawk. And what they do this is totally off topic, but that hawk was hovering, and they can actually do that. They can go into what I call the helicopter mode. They just start fanning their wings, and that means they've spotted something on the ground, and they're just way here. There's the bird right here. That's a little. Is that a hawk? Whatever it was sure fluttering. Yeah, it's a little hawk of some kind. But anyway, so I do have a Texas plan, and I'll do a little traveling around. And then I'll come. When will I come back out here to my place here? Um, oh, I don't know. It depends. It's windy here in April and May, and we'll see. I'll just come whenever I get the urge. But another good thing about here, whenever you disconnect from the water, there's no charge. Okay, and whenever you reconnect, it's $10. Is that a deal? Hell yeah. So I don't have to pay that $65 a month while I'm gone. So I'll have it disconnected and reconnected when I come back. Now, as far as the electric, they got you there. It's a $30 availability fee, but if you uh, disconnect and then come back before 6 months is up, they backdate it and charge you $30 a month for 6 months. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, that's with Otero Electric. So yeah, that's kind of a deal. But no, it's better. Actually, it's better here with Otero Electric to leave your power on. Why? Well, because if you disconnect and then you want to reconnect, they can make you go through that whole deal again, where you got to have it inspected, you got to have a master electrician come out and all that crap before they'll turn the power on. So the best thing to do is just play the game, pay the $30 a month, and enjoy your life. So I'll do that. But that's all. For when I'm not here, it will cost me the $30 availability fee for the electricity through Otero Electric, plus taxes on this land, which is about, for me, uh, $20 a month. So $50 a month, I've got me a place, um, a second home that I can come to for 9 months a year if I choose to. I probably won't because that's the way I am. As far as building anything here, I'd say that's totally out. Why? Well, because to jump through all the hoops and do it and get something that I would enjoy living in here would probably be outside of the budget that I want to jack with. Because the place I've got in Fort Clark, even though I haven't seen it yet as of September the 10th, 2024, today, I've examined it pretty closely on the internet, and yeah, it looks fine. I think it's going to work out fine. It's 2 bedrooms, 1 bath, single wide, mobile home, 15 years old, and in a nice area of Fort Clark Springs. So I'm pleased with that, and we'll see how that goes. I mean, if it's going really good, I'll stay there longer during the year. If not, then I'll come out here more often. Come out sooner or something. Well, I've been out here in New Mexico this year. I got out here in March, so March, April, May, June, July, August, September. I've been out here 7 months this year, and so I spent 5 months in Texas and 7 months in New Mexico. In the future, I would like to see that actually to be more like 8 and 4, 8 in Texas and 4 here. Just get out of the hot summers in Texas. But isn't that a beautiful view? I mean, that is amazing. Now, if the sun was behind the mountains over here, I would show you, but the sun is still bright there. And but no, this is a knocked out view, very quiet, very private, beautiful place for me to enjoy my morning walks and evening walks and noon walks and all that stuff. And yeah, it's a good place for me to be, you know. So anyway, I just wanted to give you a heads up on, kind of what I have planned, which can change in a heartbeat, as you know. So anyway, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want, drink plenty of water, stretch, walk, stand guard at the door of your mind, and enjoy your life the best way you can, And don't let anybody uh, put a little peer pressure on you. You know what I mean? Just do you, and everything will work out. Adios, bye bye.